Hello everybody, welcome back to the Fallout 4 Collector Run, the run where we try to play as an ordinary scavenger, going about trying to collect all of the retro items in the game, magazines, bobbleheads, Pip-Boy games, and a few extra specials along the way. If this is your introduction to the series, you can find the whole playlist and the videos in the linked playlist in the comment below. Welcome in Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers, VOD watchers. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to set my camera to the right height here. Get all of me in frame. Good to see everybody. Ada, congrats on grabbing the first redeem today over on Twitch. Yes, it's been a couple of days. I took some time to focus on editing. I got out the new Project Zomboid video, the Sun Don't Shine cinematic playthrough that is now live. I've also been editing the beginning streams of this playthrough so that as we try to wrap it up here in the, I would guess, the next 3 to 4 streams, we can go ahead and get right into making that a video. Let's go ahead and get started today, but thank you for joining me. So, last time, I think we took the first part of the quest to go to... My controller plugged in, is that why... Nope, there it is. Parsons State Asylum. There's, we have to start a whole quest line to get in there and get a bobblehead and a magazine. So, as we start to go up towards Parsons, there's a whole series of areas that I'm going to want to hit along the way. What's up, follower of Clay? Welcome in. Yes, Kenshi is Saturday and Sunday. Today, we're on some Fallout. Hope you're doing well. Just gonna take a look at my map here, and I'll try to remember where... I think, was Saugus Ironworks the last thing we did last time? It might have been. Looks like it. Alright, yeah, so we had last gotten... the magazine and bobblehead here. Also, last time we discovered that the 10mm pistol mod that I have downloaded is kind of overpowered. I was thinking, like, do I just not use the 10mm anymore? And then I remembered I control the mods I install. So I can come over here and we're just gonna downgrade. To be quite honest, I think the standard receiver at 80... We can do the standard receiver for now. I feel like hardened is a good middle ground. 99 damage, I feel like, is about where the 10mm should be for us, but 80 should be just fine, too. And that'll keep this thing from being a hand cannon that was just deleting enemies. Hey, Dilly, thank you for lurking. Just finished your Kenshi session, tore through the Northwest. Polearms rule. I do love some polearms. Okay, so we now have a muzzled 10mm pistol. So much better than the normal 10mm. Yeah, it was 139 damage. Yeah, it was frankly way too powerful. And it took me a little bit to catch on. I mean, even at 80 damage, it is quite the powerful weapon. Alright, so we have a couple things in the area to hit on the way to Parsons. Not sure if it's just you, but the audio is kind of tweaking. Game audio or mic audio? All right, so we got a couple things here. Let's go around kind of to the east. Gotta go way out of our way, but let's head to the Nahant Oceanological Society. That one's a bit of a walk out there. But we'll hit this and then we'll come back around and we've got locations to hit in here before Parsons. Just wanted to say hi, have a good stream, maybe see you on the weekend. Hey, sounds good, thanks for stopping in, I appreciate you. How am I on 10mm ammo, by the way? Seems clear now? Okay. Could it have been a network thing, maybe? Hey, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate you. Wait, why are they taking so much damage? I don't like this. They just cleared that settler. Why were there 3 broodmothers? Ah, playing Red Dead Undead Nightmare. Very nice. Enjoy. Shocking thing, I've actually never played a Red Dead game. I've only watched people play them. I know it's a big sin in our modern way of consuming games. Muffled fiberglass combat armor right arm. What is on my right arm right now? It's a deep pocketed. Shadowed, okay. A little surprising. 2 really swept the gaming sphere when it came out. I don't know what I was doing when 2 came out. I forget what year. I might have been in college. Was this Easy City Downs? No, I know what this is, but I forget the name of it. Kind of seems like Gunners versus Raiders or something going on. I'm gonna chalk that up to not my problem. That one silhouetting themselves up there against the skyline is gonna get so sniped. Especially as a game that you can strongly recommend. Love the light survival mechanics to it. Somewhere in my future, I may have to look into playing that. I know it's a big time commitment. Hey, Cemetery Chick, welcome in. What is this little... Jerry-rigged iBot pod? Maybe I don't come across these because I tend not to trigger automatron. Huh. Yeah, this must be a random encounter type that I'm not familiar with. Interesting. Playing Schedule 1 earlier. It's a nice game to play while watching a stream too. Got a fun little gameplay loop. I was watching a streamer that I enjoy play a game that looked kind of cute recently. It was Dungeon Bodega Simulator. And you basically run a little shop at the entrance to a dungeon where adventurers come by and buy, you know, like potions and stuff from you. And cheese and tomatoes and all sorts of stuff. And Twitch chat can come by and like actually visit you and request items and stuff. It's pretty cool. Cool, chill little couple hours. Time next week you'll be seeing Guar. Very nice. Didn't one of the founding members just pass? I believe this is the Oceanological Society I'm looking for. It was nearly a decade ago. I could have sworn I just saw a in memoriam for somebody, but maybe it was an anniversary and I didn't read it close enough. What the bird doing? Old Atelier games were about that. The direction shifted way too much for you later in the series, but up to like 2014, and excluding the Iris games, they're pretty much the game where you become the shopkeeper for the game's final dungeon. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So this is Longneck Lukowski, which should have a bobblehead and a magazine. So it's not the Oceanological Society, but there still should be stuff in here that we need.
You can only take 10 cans? You know, it tastes better than that old Graham or Brahmin that's been sitting out in the sun for days. There are people out there who are hungry. You just gotta sell up the product a bit more.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I'm not buying your ghoul.
it was selling like crazy for a while there, but
Oh, isn't Riley like a unique vendor you can get for your settlement?
Nothing to do with my product. Signs of it up. I'm only selling them to people bring. If there's something wrong,
What's this button do?
get out there and do it your damn self.
hey,
I'm pushing buttons. Can he do it? Can he break the master lock in front of a live studio audience?
sweet.
Anak, welcome in. Good to have you.
You're welcome to have a look. Stay out of the basement. This excellent.
Boom.
Excellent.
A bobblehead and a magazine cleared up this early. Now that's nice. We're gonna tap the sleeping bag as well. Tired from lack of sleep. Okay. New priority. Find a working bed. Goodbye. That might have been the easiest pickup so far. Staying in a hostel for the first time. I didn't even know we had those in the States. Who are you? Are you friend or foe? Oh, that's that's multiple sentry bots. What are they doing here? I don't like it. I feel like these people aren't gonna let me pass either. Maybe I let them draw aggro from the sentry? Ooh, 3 frag grenades. Okay. Double-barreled plasma defender carbine. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, military fatigues. What do I have on for clothing? So I've got army fatigues, strength 1, agility 1. Military fatigues are agility 2. I'm not comfortable getting rid of the strength. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it's just a frost thing, but on out this way, I thought there might be an assaultron. Brandon, welcome in on YouTube. I'm remembering it behind these APCs here. Which one is this one? You mean the game? This one is Fallout 4. Ah, there it is. You're in the middle of that? Pretty fun game. Not my favorite story-wise, but very fun exploration and looting and everything. Got some mods going, mostly weapon mods and such. So, Oceanological Society has our next magazine. I can't go anywhere without drama. You like it better than New Vegas? New Vegas is really my all-time favorite in terms of impact it had on me and the story, but Fallout 4 feels better to play. Okay, that seems quite tough. It's also harder. Survival mode is harder. Yes, I'll give you that. I can't tell if I'm hitting it or not. There we go. That one hit it, if nothing else. Probably grab some bottles while I'm out here. Damn, settlers got wiped out. A mini nuke. Grew up in the era where we had 3 lives to beat a game. Yeah, some of the older games definitely did not hold your hand. And I find myself wanting to play games in that way a lot myself. I don't think there's too much we find out here. Probably some surprise mirelurk nests or something. Ooh, aluminum. Take that aluminum can. Watched a video the other day where a guy was playing Morrowind for the first time with no guides allowed and completely blind. Is that, alien food? Seen his videos doing pretty well. I'm not super familiar with Morrowind. Like, I grew up playing the game, but I grew up, like, playing around in the game, not actually knowing what I was doing. So I don't actually know much of, like, the gameplay and everything, or like the story of Morrowind. Here we go, the Oceanological Society. What I'm looking for is outside administration building, not the laboratory. Okay. Who locks a first aid kit? That ought to be like locking an emergency exit. You ought to be fined.
That's it.
Chalk. Somebody brought chalk for lunch. Which one of you was it? Fess up. Are we friend? Yeah.
Perfect.
Wasteland Survival Guide. Here we go. Plus 10% discount from food and drink vendors. Now, do y'all happen to have a bed? Anything I can make on the workbench even? Lots of surgical trays I am happy to take for the aluminum. What's behind your expert door?
Got it.
You're okay with me doing this? Ooh, a steamer trunk. And a TV dinner tray. Wait, are surgical trays steel? Why do I have a feeling they're steel? No, they're aluminum. We got lots of aluminum. Nice.
Yes.
Sir? I like how Fallout 4 has a cycle where you are out of a junk resource, and then you remember you're out of a junk resource, so you take it forever, and then you have like 50 of them, and you're like, oh, I have like 50 of these, it's totally chill. So you stop taking them, and then you go right back to the first part of the cycle where you run out and you're like, oh, I have no more of this resource. I will admit, I'm a little worried by the lack of a place to save. Maybe we check the laboratory. Even a little sleeping bag or something would be nice.
Nice.
Ooh, the vintage repeater is kind of cool. Not amazingly powerful at this point, but I bet with some receiver upgrades it could be nice. It does not do bullet counted reload, however. $104 22 rounds. And I'm carrying too much. A familiar story. Yeah, the vintage repeater doesn't really do much more than the varmint rifle. Somehow I don't think I'm gonna find a bed in here. What do you think? I can't say this location really sticks out to me.
That's it.
Remember to hold on to some of the pre-war money for cloth. I always sell it, because I always end up thinking it's like New Vegas, where pre-war money is actually worth good money. It's not in this game. But it is good for cloth for all of your modifications. Okay, show me a bed. I would like to see a bed. What you got growing back here?
Sweet.
What am I looking at, chat? People technique. Wait. Just doing Mirelurk things. Alright, surely one of these houses along the way has a bed. I think one of them might even be a settlement. Wow, how many empty bottles did I have? Thought parkour would bring me some advantage. Okay, well, surely the church has rest for a weary traveler. Or ghouls. Probably one of the two. Hey, look at this. The final breath.
Nice.
Time slows down for a moment when chambering the final round in the magazine, which deals twice the normal damage. Oh, now that is a super cool custom weapon. And it's a vintage repeater like the one that we found, but, you know, special. Oh, the plasma defender only weighs 3 pounds. That's actually really cool. Need to make a little space here. Yeah, we're not gonna use, we're not gonna carry energy cells, I think, so we'll drop that. Still need a bed. I don't know why you're... Okay, you stopped making that noise. It may have made survival mode too easy, but I think a portable sleeping bag or something would have been really cool, like the one they had in New Vegas. The bedroll. Ah, you tease me. I think that might be the one that can become the settlement. Though I feel like I remember it being surrounded by ghouls, perhaps? My health. 162. Okay, we're a little thirsty, so let's go ahead and we'll drink a purified water as well. Okay, this gun is kinda super cool. I kinda love it. Means I need to keep myself in 4440 ammo somehow. Kingdom Kind, welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Good to have you. Kind hope you have been doing well. Welcome in, Revolutionary, and here for all of it. Welcome on in. Let's see what you were up to. I know Kind does some dual streaming like we do, multiple platform streaming, and plays a variety of games, and lives up to the name. And let's see, you were playing, Resident Evil Requiem without spoilers. Feel free to tell me how it is. I haven't gotten to play that yet, but I want to, maybe this coming week. Raiders, if you don't know me, I am Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer. I stream on Twitch and YouTube, and I make YouTube videos as well. On Saturday and Sunday, we play Kenshi, which is kind of like my main game. But I generally like to play sandbox games, open world games, games that let me create a story, let me live in a world and make my own decisions and make my own unique gameplay, and then tell that story through a YouTube video. So we're playing Fallout 4 today. We are playing as the Collector. We were originally a scavenger who made enough money to buy a home and now seeks to use that home to collect and shelter the retro collectible items of the world and preserve them for posterity. So, magazines, bobbleheads, toys, Pip-Boy games, anything like that, we're trying to collect all of them. Loving it so far. I really hope I do too. I'm hearing amazing things about it, and I know you have played some horror games before. I know you've played some Silent Hill and Alan Wake and things like that, so I'm glad you're having a great time with Requiem. If you'd like to share anything about yourself, please feel free to. Tell the people a little bit about you if there's anything that you'd like to emphasize. Also, kind of, if you got to get out of here, no worries whatsoever. I forget to say that sometimes, but I know after a stream you might be wrapping up. You might be trying to take care of some other things, head off Twitch. No worries. Don't feel like just because I've got some questions for you, you have to stick around. I can't tell what is footsteps and what is the sea. The waves gently lapping up from the sea. Fish from lack of food. Definitely been playing lots of horror lately, so easily scared, but you love the stories. They really do tend to have great stories and tend to be pretty emotional and psychological games as well. I'm playing survival mode, so I have to sleep in a bed to save, and we've made some progress, and I'm now trying to find a bed. Deadeye Bullpup Scout Rifle. How do I keep finding the coolest guns when I need to save? Gonna raid and fade into a lurk, though. Tummy was growling so loud during stream. Get you some food to eat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of everything. And for all your support, I hope you have a great one. I'm gonna die. I think it is... Ooh, what is gonna save me here? Shotgun. Okay, let's see. Let's try to cut down some junk. Ooh, why do I have a 3-pound bone cutter? I don't need that. Let's see what we can do for a level up. Ooh, I can get Gunslinger. So non-automatic pistols now do 80% more damage. And their attacks can disarm opponents. Gunslinger it is. Oh, I don't like these sudden rads. Let's also go ahead and get my handmade pistol going.
Nice.
I really just want to sleep in a bed, man. Let me sleep. Let me save. I forget what going into this place entails, but... So many mannequins around here. What are you doing? What are you doing to me, gang? You know what? Yeah, we've got frag grenades equipped. Oh, it's a separate load zone. Hello, Michael. Hope you're doing well.
Got it.
Okay, we got some 4440 rounds again. Let's see. I probably don't need 410 shells. It's 38 rounds. There we go. Only 100 more dreams until you get a free pie. You know, this kind of sounds like a good idea. Oh, wow, they have lots of automatic receivers for this one. Okay, so I would need gears, oil, and screws to upgrade this. Great, if I could find that, I could then drop my police rifle, or police carbine. I don't know what gears are doing in a firearm, but, you know, not gonna judge, I guess. Recap, we got some magazines and bobbleheads and cool guns, and I'm trying to find a place to sleep to lock in the save. They are the gears of war, you're right. Don't need this Pilsner. This monkey's having a good time. Only thing it needs is a rum ham. Also, there's a mini nuke down here. Okay, well, now that we cleared this place out, I should be able to make it, should be able to make it a settlement, maybe, and put down a bed. Maybe even a cooking station. There we go. Okay. And that was what we said I'm allowed to put down at settlements is a bed and a cooking station. Put down one bed here. Would need concrete and screws for a cooking station. Okay. At least I can make the bed. Wow, we're going to bed at 7 a.m. That's unhealthy. Don't do that. Literally typing out some half-baked joke about rum ham. You know who's not half-baked? The rum ham. Fully baked. Let's go ahead and put Final Breath on number 7. Pretty cool little gun. Don't think there's anything out here that I need to be aware of in terms of magazines or anything. So we'll just head back on up this road. I do come across a cooking station, though. I could really save some weight by boiling some water. Hey, Scanlan, what's up? Unless, is this the way to Libertalia? We might just want to do that while we're out here. I thought you, Rust Devils. Who? Where? I think I'm a little hurt. 156. Let's just go ahead and we'll top off a stim pack and a purified water. In a romance and Life is Strange. Very nice. I've never played those games. But I hope you're having a good time. Okay, whoever that Rust Devil is tough. I don't know why I thought there was a magazine in this area, but the more I think about it, I think it was a holotape, a Eddie Winters holotape. Hello, any surprises? About cooking stations. Any cooking stations? I think one thing we'll want to be wary of, there is somebody on Libertalia, I believe, who has a fat man. Oh, what do you mean I can't shoot through that? Hey, first one to return fire. We're just gonna lob lots of tiny grenades in there. When all else fails, high volume explosive fire doesn't. Although, come to think of it, the explosives probably aren't doing much at this point. Okay, now they're loading in. Okay, maybe there's some ammo in here. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, this station's swaying is giving me motion sickness a little bit.
Nice.
Ooh, vegetable starch. That's a nice find. That's a lot of adhesive. Wow, they've got locked safes all over the place here.
Got it.
This is bullshit.
Is it? Now that seemed like some proper bullshit to me. I think I hit the rope instead of the person. You had to go and move at the last second. No respect out here. None. I pulled that one being greedy. I'd be in your zombie apocalypse team, one of the board members. I could be a halfway decent, like, machinist person. But the thing is, I would need a community that could support me. Just because with the chronic fatigue and everything, I have limited energy and need, like, frequent breaks and a safe place to be. So I feel like I could contribute to a post-zombie society if it's a robust community. Am I not hitting, or is he just, like, eating bullets as a light snack? Yeah, exactly. You gotta have a place, a safe place to recuperate when that happens. Okay, so that sneak attack hit. Ah, greedy, greedy, greedy. Sometimes it feels like it's me versus the world. You remember where I am and you hate it. It's one of the cooler locations to me, but it is kind of a gauntlet. Hey Todd, what's up? How you doing? Good to have you. Thank you for resubscribing. For 22 months, it's really been almost 2 years. Hope you're doing well. I don't know why, but Libertalia reminds me of a Futurama thing. Should have kept the underwater missions in the game. That would be cool. Todd, nice special roll. Okay, I see you. You see me. Hope you're having a good week. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Thank you. I feel like something is stopping some of my bullets from this specific person. Oh yeah, I remember this place has like a dozen fake beds. Beds that you can't actually use to get a save. 50 MG rounds. It's a mission where you explore a shipwreck in a submarine and get murked by a Kraken-type monster. Yeah, that would be cool. There we go. Just want more varieties of hazardous arthropods. I may have something for you coming up then. Peckish from lack of food. Squirrel on a stick. Mutt chops properly fed. We'll definitely pay attention long enough to see it. I was thinking weapons expert, but machinist works too. I mean, honestly, going back to like the times of real weapons innovation and, you know, like need around big wars and things like that, a lot of the weapon designers were machinists and tool and die makers who just turned their attention towards weapons when it was necessary. Like Kalashnikov, I think, designed agricultural equipment. Stealth boy, huh? swear I keep getting hung up on the geometry in this area. Like getting caught on little, I don't know, edges or something. See, another false bed. This place is full of beds that you can't use to save your progress. They're just like decorative beds. Yeah, worry about the one that's got the fat man. Ah, you ducked. I don't need that 357 ammo that bad. Maybe there's some junk I can drop. Oh, military ammo bags weigh 3 pounds? Yeah, I don't need that. For 2 ballistic fiber? You can enter Libertalia from the other direction, so my first guess was not completely wrong. This scout rifle is super nice. And the Deadeye effect is like the perfect legendary for it. In your head, you picture forming a fully democratic society based on the needs and desires of the inhabitants, where everyone contributes in ways they can. You're just the face. The face of the organization is an important role. That's where the eyes of the organization and the brain of the organization live. Oh, Bethesda, is this gonna kill me? To be fair, I knew the risks. I would have deserved it if that killed me. Ooh, a weapons workbench. Yeah, this is the one that I need gears and oil and stuff to improve. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do here. Stoner Fuzz, good to see you. This would be a good time for a photo. Possible screenshot or a thumbnail for next stream. Armor workbench, huh? I'm going to have all of the carry capacity. By which I mean 300. Oh, I think a combo wrench has a gear. A watch will have gears. Okay, there are still enemies nearby. Right, there's the magazine. Ah, this is the one with the fat man and the mini nukes. Hello, Minoc. Good to see you.
That's it.
Would love to save my progress. Well, maybe we can go in the captain's cabin and save. There it is, the terrible shotgun. Le fusil terrible, something like that. I don't speak French. Nearby bed at Nordhagen Croup, or between Nordhagen and the middle school. Yeah, or right here in the captain's cabin. Good looking out. Why did the French make you think you missed something very important? Just a shotgun that's a throwback to the terrible shotgun from Fallout 3.
Hell yeah.
Weighs 16 pounds. I don't really think I want that all that much. You know, we can drop some of our other stuff for it though. Like I don't need these. Yeah, the shotgun's going too.
Nice.
4440 rounds. Those are nice for my new weapon. You know what? We might as well clear out upstairs, right? We'll see how tough this one really is that's been eating all of our bullets. Of course, eating bullets probably makes you pretty tough. Wire, huh? Wonder why they chose the antifreeze bottle for the berry mentats? Good question. Oh, snub-nosed 44 auto revolver. That's pretty cool. Ooh, I missed some ammo. And while I don't really need this night vision 50 pipe bolt action sniper rifle thing, I bet if I scrap it at that weapon workbench, it gets me some nice materials to upgrade my others. Hey, that was one too far. Scrap everything, exactly. With Scrapper, how can you not? $5 mil rounds. Not gonna use those. Not this playthrough, anyways. That didn't really give me what I hoped for. Hey, Monko, good to see you. You'll be lurking. Appreciate you. Hope your streams and stuff have been going well. You know what? Even a powerful receiver right now... Oh yeah, I don't even have rank 4 for the advanced. Powerful receiver, go! Yeah, let's try, oh, I didn't realize how heavy this thing had gotten. And why does a flash hider weigh 1.5 pounds? That's not how that works at all. So if I can get more screws, I'll put the light stock on it, probably. Okay, how to get back? Let's put our bullpup rifle on 3. Boo.
Sweet.
Okay, so now that we cleared Libertalia, we're going to head back along the main road out of here. A couple desk fans in here. Hey, Scaver, good to see you.
Excuse me.
Yes? Yeah?
Ooh, toy car, that's some screws. You know what, come to think of it, we could probably just scrap the entire police carbine next time we come across a weapon bench, because this functionally replaces that weapon. Oh, I think this is the red rocket that's got a weapon dropped up on top of it. Hardened sniper rifle. Scrap it. Scrap it all. If I get some oil and plastic, I should put some stealth furniture on. I also don't think we need the range to be that severe. Another fake bed. This game lies to you with its beds. Oh, I gotta be careful. That's where the Assaultron is also. Nope, no, it's not. No perimeter movement detected here. No, siree. So it looks like we're a little hungry. Still need to find a place to cook. Jesse, we have to cook. Okay, so got all these. Next, let's go up along this coast here. Wait, does the slow time persist? Looks like it. Yeah, so you can aim and get a little bit of slow time. Oh yeah, a level. Go with armor. What happened that weighed me down? Hello? Ah, I must have accidentally hit caps and went from running to walking. Perfectly normal bathrooms. I think this lighthouse usually has Children of Adam in it. I'm not amazingly well protected against radiation.
Who's there? Keep fire alert!
It's actually a good thing I still had Radix when I ran into that encounter. We might take another. Why are they so tanky? Ooh, the lighthouse, baby. Now, there's somebody closer I need to worry about. Saw you up there.
Do not test me again. Couldn't be.
It kinda sucks spending a bunch of ammo knowing that you're not going to get it back against these enemies because they only drop gamma rounds.
Yes.
Now, what was the trap here? Laser tripwire to do what? Ah, the nap trap. And worry about the weapons workbench after we clear this enemy.
Into Adam's light.
Just illusions. No doubt put in my head by the faithless.
Oh, you want something put in your head? I can't tell if a rad storm is on the way, or if that's just the coloring because my blue light canceling has kicked in. Well, I have parasites. What don't I have wrong with me? Thirsty from lack of water. Didn't make any purified, so we're gonna have to drink some dirty water. That's gonna be more rads. Marksman's 50 sniper rifle. Ah, we can scrap it. As far as getting some health back, maybe some blood packs. Oh, there might be some down here. God, that's a lot of rads. I hate fighting children of Adam. Okay, let's go ahead and, I hardly ever do rat away, but since we're right here by a bed, let's go ahead and do it. Keeping all the phones you find in the apocalypse, most people will just ditch them once service isn't a thing, but they're still very useful in that scenario. In theory, you could probably get a small local cell network built. There are like Bluetooth mesh network sort of things you can get. Like they're like free apps, and basically they connect one to the other by Bluetooth and pass a message along in a chain. All right, we're just going to go ahead and sleep for, like, I don't know, 16 hours? Is that cool? Can a guy just sleep, like, 16 hours, or are y'all going to have a problem with that? All right, we got to find somewhere to clean up some water. You know what? Honestly, this gun's got such recoil. It needs... Well, a suppressor would be the thing, but in the meantime, a muzzle brake would be amazing. Ah, this is the house here, I think, that has a magazine for us. I don't remember if it's a hostile location. We'll be ready in case it is. Do that with 2 cans and a string. Oh, it is very much hostile. Okay. God, I'm just eating rads. Ah, damn it. Even without service, is a calendar, calculator, notepad, flashlight, media player, and gaming device. That's true. Yeah, there's lots of good little solar chargers for them. Apparently your role in the apocalypse is being the mysterious entity living in the woods, caring for a massive colony of feral cats while only communicating with outsiders via cans and string and painted rocks. Alright, good thing we're right here outside of the crater house. Now, what if I simply threw grenades from a distance? That one didn't really go very far. Okay, that one hurt somebody's arm.
You are but one of those wretches. Cannot hide from a true believer.
You are nothing to Adam.
Well, what if Adam is nothing to me? That person?
They are weak. You are burned. Glorious Adam, I give unto you this feeble bow. I give unto you this frail body.
Oh man, I've burned through all my 5.56 ammo. Oh, I'm out. I'm empty. What else can we do?
Hold the faithful.
I hate this. I hate fighting children of Adam. Nobody builds against the children of Adam because you fight them for like 45 minutes every run, and then those 45 minutes are like the worst thing you've encountered.
Coming with the cloud.
Ah, great, now I'm out of ammo for that too. use up all of my water doing this. Oh, I guess it's food. Ooh, a Deathclaw steak fills you from famished. Okay. Well rested. Let's see, maybe we can snipe some people. Okay, sure. Fog. That's what I needed. I needed visibility to be limited. Who decided the children of Adam need to be so difficult to kill? They receiving Adam's personal protection? Suspect this one is moving up on me. Suspected right. Come on, give me something good.
That's it.
Be a start. Okay, brief intermission as we have ads on Twitch. Gonna go ahead and use the restroom, step away. I'll be back in just a moment to continue this assault on seemingly our hardest target so far. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I'll see you in a moment.
Start walking.
Look at this. He's gonna think he's got a chance. Got a new lease on life. Wow, I am really good at being a vehicular menace. I bet this is a Thresher Maw. This is my surprised face. Toilet! I got so excited for the toilet. I didn't check to see if the sink worked first. Okay, so we need a new windshield. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm no longer fast as fuck. I accelerated at a great pace in a negative direction. what? Drugs? Okay, listen, I gotta chase down. No. No, hold on. I need that fire truck. You don't understand. Cannot believe I just got folded by a smart car. He's alive with the spirit of dance. And having played his final act out, he departs the stage. Something's gonna come bursting through this wall, I can feel it. What did I say? Get out of that room. You didn't pay for that room. You don't have a key card. Anybody else a fan of the stoned octopus? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Mom's taking us to breakfast. Come on. You have to get ready. Alright, but don't be mad that you missed out. You guys seeing this? I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Best loot is the hardest to get to. You know, I disagree, because sometimes the best loot is good company, and all you have to do is be a kind person. Somebody clip that, I can use that for my PR. Oh, damn. Started already. Or is it just the one? Oh. Yeah, this ain't good. I don't care how many multiplayer features your game has. If I'm playing single player mode... Alright, let's do this. Thank y'all for hanging out, I appreciate you. Looks like we somehow ran double ads, and maybe we won't have any ads for 2 hours, so I'm alright with that if that's the case. Alright, I see that one vaguely over there. Ooh, barely dodged that. Through early morning fog, I see. Oh, he ducked last second. Alright, time to see if I can find this magazine. Wow, it's irradiated here. Wait, is somebody still shooting at me? I'm gonna need another round of Radaway and bed. You know what, let's do the smart thing and take some Rad-X. It'll make me thirsty, but it all makes me thirsty. Ooh! Oh, what command you looking for there, Stoner? Like which items I'm collecting? There's this magazine. Maybe it's on the far side. Okay, what's the wiki say? Western side of the house. Oh, I think I ran right by it. I did.
Bingo.
Permanently take 5% less damage from insects. Yeah, I don't have an items command, but what I'm grabbing are all the bobbleheads, all the magazines, all the Pip-Boy holotape games, and then in addition, anything else that sticks out to me as being a collectible. So there's a whole Giddy Up Buttercup. It's like a toy robotic pony. There's a World Series baseball bat and a signed baseball, all that sort of stuff. All right, so, I mean, this will be like the 8th Radaway that we've used. Let's go ahead and eat another Deathclaw steak. All right, and we'll just go ahead and get 12 hours of sleep, because boy, that Radaway takes it out of us. All right, then we've got Museum of Witchcraft, and then we've got a couple things up in, let's see, Sandy Cove and Rook Family House. And that'll clear out this little peninsula. Museum of Witchcraft includes a Deathclaw. Forget how you enter. Oh, maybe by the entrance. Yeah, that would probably... Oh, that's chained. All right. This is a really cool POI, but once you've seen it, you've seen it. So I don't tend to redo it on every playthrough. I feel like you enter through, like, there's a basement or something. Here we go. We'll see what type of Deathclaw it ends up being. Plastic fork. Beautiful. I really need to find a cooking station. We've got so much water to boil and a good amount of food to make. Need to remember and do this right. Yes, that's a good reminder for everybody. Okay, now do I have anything for... I've got some frag grenades. Ooh, I've got a nuka grenade. I've also got plasma mines. Ah! You know what? It just occurred to me. I don't need to kill the Deathclaw. I just need to get my magazine and get out. I mean, maybe there's a cool gun as, like, loot at the end of the dungeon. Could collect the egg, too. That's true. That would be a cool thing to collect. I suspect it's an advanced Deathclaw, and that it may have a little more health than is typical.
Got it.
Some chems might not be the worst thing in the world either to up the damage some. feel like the shotgun with the flèche rounds is still good because you're getting bleed damage. That thing comes barreling at you. It's scary. Yeah, it could have been stealth. Stealth could have been a good way to go. Chip has maybe sailed on that. The retro item spots in these explorable places part of the base game, or are they modified? They are base game. I think there is a mod that adds like retro, like collectible trading cards or something that I thought about getting. Maybe as a continuation of this run, but like all the magazines, bobbleheads, that stuff, that's all base game. Mostly what's modded in are my guns and such. Boom, gotcha. Now let's hope there's only one. Oh, it's a savage Deathclaw. Yes, it was. A pristine Deathclaw egg. We'll see if I can get it out of my inventory because I think it's a quest item. So it may not be so easy to dispose of. Did I even get Sergeant Lee's holotape? Maybe. One thing I do know is I probably want to go ahead and grab a bed after all that. There's also a weapon workbench back this way. You know, it's weird. I haven't seen any 12.7 millimeter ammo in a while. A vendor would be nice. I think I picked up something to scrap. Yeah, here we go. Get a muzzle brake on this one. Should help the recoil. The recoil is nasty. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Becomes a much more usable weapon now. Which I feel like not a whole lot in base Fallout 4 had enough recoil for that to really be an issue. Some of the modded weapons kick it up a notch with that. Okay, so we got Grognak. Then on up the way, there's the convalescent home, I believe. I think it's that one. Get how you enter here. Ah, once again, the front door. It's almost like there's a pattern here. A pattern of entering places by their front entrance. Oh, there's a book return terminal here. Okay. Look for any overdue books. We actually need those tokens for one of our magazines.
Don't have the key.
All right, let's hunt down a bunch of keys. Okay, so part has a likeness of 0. How about width has a likeness of 1. How about tile? Tile has a likeness of 0, so it's no I in the second place. Probably when. No, when has a likeness of 0. Okay. Doesn't end in E. Won't be hate. It might be sets.
Yes.
Serenity adds 15 points of electrical damage and can shock enemies. That is super cool.
Excellent.
Surgical journal. Now, if we can find some overdue textbooks, I'll be very happy. Bug? Bug. Probably overkill to use on a bug, but... Alright, we got blood packs in the fridge. That's probably a very normal and good and cool thing. Grab lots of aluminum.
More visitors. Welcome to Sandy Cove's convalescent home.
Yes, yes, thank you. I feel very welcomed.
Good day to you.
Yes, yes, good day, good day.
There we go.
No! I forgot! Synths are the thing here. That's the thing. Damn, they hurt. I should have slept in the bed real fast. Kingsport Lighthouse. Why am I thinking that's Kingsport is a name from Lovecraft? Or is that Kingsmith? Or is it Innsmouth? I don't remember. It's a very Lovecraft sounding name. Who are you, friend, foe? Rust Devil? Rust Devil. The enemies are getting to be quite tanky. Getting shot from another angle? At least we got a level up out of that one. So next rank of Rifleman is level 31. Oh, Strongback. Haha, yeah. Automatic combat rifle. Ah, it's one of these. I don't want to go tap a bed again after that fight and lock in the level. You're gonna do it. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab these weapons and bring them with me to scrap them down. Thought there was one more human. She died on the porch? What's the level cap, or is there? There is no level cap on Fallout 4. I think technically there is like the highest level you can reach because you oh no, I'm thinking Skyrim. Fallout 4, it just gets harder and harder to level until it becomes ridiculous to level up, but you can still technically do it. I think at some incredibly high level the game crashes. I think it like overflows. Hey, have a good one, Cemetery Chick. Thanks for hanging with us. But I want to say it's like into the five digits when the game, for some reason, can't handle the integer and it will crash. It's something that I think you'd have to play for an ungodly amount of time on a single save to ever hit. Okay, that said, anything I can do with this stuff? Could get a reflex sight for the final breath. Some adhesive, I can put a suppressor on the grunt as well. Okay, back to the convalescent home, and... You know what, did we ever find a place to cook? I don't think we did. There's one at the crater, but it's irradiated. I don't think we can use it while taking rads. Maybe we'll be able to cook something at the Drumlin Diner, which I just realized. I don't know how many hundreds or maybe even thousands of hours I have in this game, and I never noticed Drumlin Diner is a chain. I actually think I've been able to take strong back for a long time. Probably ever since I got the strength bobblehead and just never noticed. Alright, well, let's see if we can run into the convalescent home and just immediately put down a save before doing any other operations. That'll prepare us for when the synths come charging in. Oh, you can't use the bed.
Good day to you.
Somebody's got a bed we can... Oh, there's a cat! I didn't know there were cats. Somebody's got a bed we can use. Cat, that's what I'm saying. Ah! Can the run be altered to allow cheats to recruit cats? You are the victim of violence. Sir, you are the perpetrator. Wow, these are quite strong. At least I think the chess piece is. See if we can modify that later. I don't know if I need science to modify the synth chest pieces.
That's it.
Somebody went out in here with jet and stimpaks. Okay, well now we can at least look around at our own pace. Well, somebody liked flowers. Oh, maybe this was Gladys, and that was why the robot had the key to this room. Overdue book, there we go. Yes. Oh, that was a burnt book. I didn't need that one.
Hello there.
Oh no, this would be Gladys's room. Ah, bed. Here we go. 10 frag grenades. Wow, Gladys had quite the room in here. Still need to find a place to cook. Frag grenades everywhere. I think there's a weapon I can drop, probably. See, I knew somebody had a bed we could use. I wonder if the implication is that this was like a spy or like an undercover, like somebody ready to go undercover and activate, or if Gladys was just a retiree who was really into military gear. Hey, Rainstorm, welcome in.
Nice.
So this person was photography. I like how they all had a very clearly defined hobby that defined their life. This one obviously is like hunting and taxidermy. Now, if you're gonna tell me there's not a place I can cook in here, I'm gonna be very surprised. Let's go turn in these overdue books anyway. Okay, so this one doesn't have the magazine. We'll have to go back to the Boston Library for that.
Only opens with a key.
Wow, everybody just had drugs in their safe. All right, so we missed a couple keys. We got this key. Oh, another overdue book. I think we only need 50 tokens, and once we turn in this book, we'll be at 45. So we should not be far off from being able to go back to the library and get that one. Honestly, I probably don't... Oh, there's a key. I was gonna say, I probably don't need to collect all the keys if they're all just gonna have a little bit of drugs in them, but... Okay, male has a likeness of 1. Let's see, we'll eliminate that. And that. Grab that one. Hackerman! Okay, we eliminated a bunch. How about Code? Code has a likeness of 0. I'm in.
Would need the key.
Ah, blood pack and stim packs. Okay, here once again is Serenity. I might even prefer this one over El Diablo. And there's the surgical journal. Let's see, this is Serenity. Oh, so it does 37 points of shock damage. Interesting. So I think because it adds energy weapon damage, it actually scales with Gunslinger. Whereas I think the 15 points of fire damage from El Diablo does not. Once I get some mods into this, plus I think it's a little cooler looking than El Diablo. How did I fall in the floor? And not in a normal Bethesda way fall in the floor. All right, we'll pop on up to the Rook family house. There'll be a new magazine up there for us to get. I believe this town is full of mirelurks generally. But a cooking station. Can we find me somewhere to cook? More ammo? I won't turn it down, but it's not somewhere to cook. I guess you could pull the gunpowder out. Use that to burn the food. David Jerome, good to see you. Just lurking. I appreciate it. Hope you are having a good day as well. Anything cool up here? Bunch of bottles, which I'll take. A mini nuke, which I'll not. And some 308 rounds. I forget, can I activate the town defenses here? Turret control. Units connected 0. Interesting. Wee. Somebody in this place has a working cooking station. You gotta. Spooky looking island. Ah, it was the typewriter that broke the camel's back. And I wonder if I've got aid that I can drop. Getting rid of some of these 19 dirty water would be great. Oh, typewriters weigh 5. They're hefty. I smell Mirelurk. Ah, okay. That's the blue plasma effect that killed me forever ago. We discovered it finally. So it was not magic. I mean, maybe there's a little bit of magic. Should probably just head towards the Rook house. But I'm waiting to see if one of these other places has a little cooking station or something. Little easy bake oven. Microwave. One of those little activators for MREs that gets hot when you mix it with water. I don't really care at this point. Solar oven, sure.
Don't have the key.
Thought there was normally a guy out front who, like, yells at you. And for a second I was like, well, what if he's dead? But we all know Bethesda doesn't let quest characters die. Yeah, with some leather I could make this deep pocketed. Oh, wait. Maybe they do let him die. Reba is the one, I think, that does bonus damage to bugs, right? Oh no, that's Reba 2. That's the one you get later. Alright, well maybe this little bunker has some stuff that'll help us out. Ooh, lots of purified water. Am I thirsty? I am. I'll help myself. Don't really need these Nuka-Cola right now.
Nice.
Alright, there's the guns and bullets. We got a bed. There it is, Reba 2. 50% more damage against Mirelurks and bugs. I don't want to... I'm wondering if the rolling block rifle is reaching an end of usefulness. Well, it's only a hardened receiver. At advanced, it does really good damage. So we can use up some of these at least. Yeah, I don't know that the police pistol is going to do much for us. We'll scrap that down. Get some new stuff in our inventory. Sure, what the hell? Put a flashlight on my revolver. Why not? Alright, that should have helped us cut down on some stuff at least. Oh man, look how powerful that flashlight is. Oh, that's super cool. He's put a save down. I went through probably about 15 pounds of stuff doing that. Probably when we get back to Diamond City next, we go ahead and cut down a lot of this stuff we're carrying. And I think that's everything on this part of the map. I mean, this little peninsula, anyway. Oh, I just realized having the high-powered flashlight is going to be awesome for where we're going next. Which is a place not too far from here. Kind of a fan favorite. Where we've got both a magazine and a bobblehead to look forward to. Better not be a cliffhanger. Luckily, I've 55 more minutes without an ad break that I don't want to waste because I accidentally double ran ads taking a bathroom break. You know, this is a location that I only recently heard about and don't think that I have ever myself seen. And maybe we'll continue not to see because of the rads. You know what? I'm no coward. Getting out will be a different thing, but... Hugo's hole. That's Hugo. Ooh, a hazmat suit. A Mr. Handy model kit. That's one of the things we were going to collect.
Yes.
Wow, it's worthless. We'll play this, because I've never played it before, I think.
Don't bother me anymore. That's good. I think it's... What was that? Can't they read the signs? I think it's time I go back inside the quarry. It's been too long. No, I can't. The guys would never let me in. I could kill them all. No. No, that wouldn't be what it would want. It's time to lay down. Yes, of course. It's next to my bed. I will. It's loaded.
Only a fucking coward now. No sign of him now.
About to say, that one sounded close. I don't have like tons of ammo for anything. Maybe we'll get some higher quality ammo from the raiders here. Who's where?
Peekaboo!
Okay, power armor makes him tough. Okay, that was mean and not nice. forgot about my handmade pistol. For turrets.
Yeah, keep running.
Ah, I knew you were beneath me. Go ahead and put this on 2. No wonder they're doing so much damage. They're getting the benefits of the gun mods I've installed as well. Oh. Tired from lack of sleep. Bullshit, you say? Nice thing about turrets is when you kill them, they give you 5.56 ammo. Ah, yeah, look at that flashlight. That's nice. I like the way it even, like, bounces around as you reload and stuff. There's gotta be a place to cook in here, right? There just has to be. Little base camp area. I'm pretty sure there is. I'm peckish from a lack of food. Nobody's letting me cook.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
See if I can kill these spotlights. Can deactivate the turrets at least. Yeah, it's a cooking station. Here we go. I think you could make do with that special roll. But we're gonna save so much weight just boiling water. And then what can we roast? Some deathclaw steak. Tired from lack of sleep. I think we're probably just gonna have to deal with it unless we find a full bed in here. Ah, almost had it.
Got it.
That's right, I'm hungry. Probably have some of that roast Mirelurk. Almost got another level up. Oil canister. I bet this oil canister has oil in it. I'm doing the thing where I pretend I'm a protagonist. After a whole run of pretending that I'm not the protagonist. Level 30, what do we got? Oh, I should have gone for Strongback too. We'll get that next time. We got an astoundingly awesome Tails. Take 5% less damage from robots. That'll be nice now that the automatron ones are running around. Ah, I'm out of adhesive. Alright, I think this is where the fun stuff starts. Come at me, army of ghost ghouls. Or maybe it's on your way back out. I don't quite remember. And all of a sudden, you're ghouls! Forget which way is the right way here. We'll just do some exploring, just like the old days. It's this way towards the magazine. Oh, you're legendary. Incendiary wood chest piece? That sounds like a safety hazard. And here we are, the sneak bobblehead, permanently 10% harder to detect. How's my carry weight looking? See if I can grab the Krem's tooth. Fill some bottles. I've grabbed so many of them. On the way out, we'll boil them down into purified water. Wow, like so many bottles. Oh wait, are there inspect animations? How did I do that just now? Interesting. Probably should have taken a Radix first. Alright, where is this thing? Can't see. I need to equip a weapon that does not have a flashlight so I can use my flashlight. Krem's tooth, there we go. Sacrificial blade. By the way, if you jump down there in power armor, you will just lose the power armor. All right, well, that was pretty cool. How does one lose power armor that one is inside of? Well, see, that's the thing. The power armor can sink in water, but it cannot rise in water. So to ever leave that place, you will need to leave the power armor. Or I suppose you can stay down there with it forever. Alright, I'll be looking for that cooking station on the way out. I'm looking for that cooking. 24 down to 8. That's going to save me a ton of weight. Oh, I'm only at 315. Didn't save me as much weight as I thought, but that's okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and get 5 hours sleep. I don't think it's going to do too much for our tiredness, but we'll give it a go. You awake still tired. You don't say. Oh, also I had weakness. Antibiotics. Purified water. I was still parched. I was quite thirsty. Really could use a vendor. Get rid of some stuff I don't need anymore. Stock up on some ammo that I will use. Ah, listen to the Nuka-Cola family radio. That quest marker shows up now that I am level 30. Spooky atmosphere out here. Level 30 IRL unlocks popping knees and back pain. Alright, we're gonna go up here and we're gonna gather one more magazine. Just make sure I know for sure where it is. Yep. In fact, that could be it right there. Don't ask me why, but this is a suspicious road. Could be the dead bodies. That could be setting off my suspicions somewhat. Yeah, I probably don't need to read that note. These bodies. People died here. Brain is saying super mutants. Is Brain correct? These are raiders. This looks like a raider. Four mini nukes in an ammo box. Now we just need a few takes of, nothing. And that didn't seem to work. I'd better try elsewhere. Ooh, robot model kit parts. Let's see. Robot parts model. Oh, this is the one that's like an amalgam. Sweet. That's our second parts kit build today. We're doing a whole bunch of collecting. All right, what are we waiting for? An invitation? Ah, see, I'm working on my one-liners. I'd hate to meet the monster that did this.
Nice.
A locked ammo box. Surely there's something good in here.
Yes.
Kind of tracks that a non-protagonist run would include a scaver trying out some one-liners quietly to himself when he thinks no one's around. Go through here already. Probably because that ammo's gone. The Raiders do it and they suck, so why not Mr. Lootley? Yeah, I mean, you gotta feel cool about yourself at the end of the day, right? I mean, someone like me, I know I'm cool, so like I don't need that assurance, but like most people, lots of 223 ammo that I feel like has only been useful in one gun. What do we suppose is down there? Kenshi character for one. Oh man, look at this decapitated raider and then the fish head down here, and just imagine that that head had been grafted onto that raider's body. That's an image you have now. You own that, whether you want to or not.
Can't open it from this end.
Playing Fallout and thinking about Kenshi, and when I play Kenshi, I'm gonna think about Fallout. Hey, Derby City David, thank you for the 5 gift subscriptions, and every one of them went to a known friend of the channel. We got one to Kitty, one to Leo, one to Christopher, one to Wolf, and one to Unknown Self. Thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that. Leaded microcarbon synth chest piece. I don't need it. I probably should grab it. $28 railway spikes is what that got me. They're on sale, so just couldn't resist, especially after giving us all a topic for nightmares. And you've just given me incentive to do it again. Gilby, how goes it? I hope you're well, Gilby. It feels good to be a nocturnal nerd. Less nocturnal than I used to be. In fact, it's 11 o'clock, and normally I'd be asleep by now. Hey, and thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Derby City David.
Off level 2.
You did not have to, but boy, is it appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. I'm investing a lot back these days into my video production. In fact, my most recent video that just came out, I commissioned both a voice actor and a custom song. So those sorts of contributions help me. That's usually what they'll be used for.
I am equipped with the most advanced institute.
Oh, I did not update the new video command. I thought I did, but I forgot. Uh-oh. That hurt. I am carrying 7.5 pounds in stim packs. Yes, and Derby City David alone has carried us to the start of level 3 for the hype train. What was that explosion?
Hello. Stealth capabilities. Offline.
Whatever you are, I know you are out there. You cannot escape detection.
I think all the magazines and bobbleheads are paying off. I'm quite difficult to detect.
I know you are still there. Please come out.
An expert safe. Let's see what we get.
Nice.
Take a stealth boy. Antibiotics.
Bingo.
Here we go. Tesla science. I just need to lock it in by sleeping.
Gone. Excellent.
There's a time to go and swivel at Conrad Kellogg. I don't think... Well, actually, we do have to face off against Kellogg eventually. Because there are magazines and bobbleheads which require it.
Got it.
These trays aluminum. Yes, but they're 1 aluminum for 1 weight. As if to dissuade you from stocking up on them.
That's it.
Ooh, 12-7 rounds. Very nice. Find a bed. Just find a bed.
Movement detected. Curious.
Oh, but there's a whole space in here that I did not find. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, let's see if we can find our way over to there. Maybe that was the last one even that was awake. Hey, thank you very much, Derby City David. Much appreciated. Yeah, sure, why not 5 hours sleep? Little nap to clear the brain. Alright, so where was this last room with the synth leader? Kinda seems it was back there. I want to know what's in the steamer trunk. Ah, here we go. Not as good as my shotgun. Wasn't worth it, but now my curiosity is satisfied, and we can go ahead and lock in this save and wrap up for the night. What a day of progress we made. We got all sorts of magazines, we got bobbleheads, we got parts kits built, and I hope to be back tomorrow at the same time to do it again, as I am trying to wrap up this series and push it out to be potentially the next video on the channel. So let's go ahead and we'll get our exit save here to the desktop with us. And as usual, we're going to go ahead and close the YouTube off first. YouTube, thank you for joining us, whether you were here live or you caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I sure hope you enjoyed this installment of Fallout 4 The Collector as much as I have. Look for the rest of the playlist in the pinned comment if you'd like to see the whole thing from the beginning and any videos that we have made from this series. We hope to see you again, but until we do, YouTube, please take care of yourselves.